The Land of the Lost Wings. Once upon a time, in a land far away, before the storms had come and the skies turned grey, lived a kingdom of creatures that had always had wings, who loved to live life, to dance and to sing. And although they were equal, one and the same, each wing was unique, had its own special name. These wings could fly far, and these wings could fly high. Wings of all colours, all shapes, and all size, that could soar across seas and take to the skies, to play in the sun and chase the stars through the night. But then some of the land didn't want others to fly, because they started to think that their wings weren't as bright, as big, or as shiny. They didn't feel right. They wanted to cry, but they held it inside. They stopped seeing the beauty that they'd had all along, and this is where it began to go wrong. They stopped dancing and singing. Love turned to fear. They were frightened to do what they had done for years, for as they looked at the ones who still flew around, they couldn't help but feel down and stayed on the ground. To them, their wings were no longer enough, and when they tried to rise up, they found they were stuck. The older they grew, they began to forget, because they were told what they could do was all in their heads. So the years went by and their wings seemed to fade as they hid who they were and forgot why they were made, till many stopped believing that they could fly, and the ones that did were told not to try. And slowly but surely those who did had to fall, till the land could no longer see wings at all. Many centuries passed, till the birth of a girl, whose eyes spoke of the past to bring truth to the world. As she grew, she would smile and stare out in awe. She could see everyone's wings and wondered what they were for. "I don't understand. Why can't you see? I can see them on you. Can't you see them on me?" She continued to ask, but no one agreed. "I'm not making it up. Please, you have to believe." She knew she was right. Oh, how could it be? She could fly in her sleep. She could fly in her dreams. The wind in her hair as she skimmed over trees. She would take to the skies no matter how hard it seemed. So whenever she found that she was alone, she would try and try to make her wings unfold. Every hour and minute and second her own, she gave to the truth that she felt in her bones. But as hard as she tried, it just wouldn't work, and the ache in her heart started to hurt. She was about to give up, but gave one final push, and her wings straightened out with a colourful whoosh. They started to stir and they started to flinch. They began to flutter bit by bit, inch by inch, and slowly but surely her feet left the floor and she swooped through the window, not needing the door. She cried tears of joy and she shouted with glee. She had followed her heart and now floated free. And the rest of the land looked up above as she flew all around and looked down with love. "Remember your wings, just look at me. They've always been there, now do you see?" As the words rained down, the truth sank in deep. They remembered it all, how their wings used to be. Now remember your wings, for you too can fly, for this is the land of the wings in the sky. Remember your wings, how high you can climb. Remember the truth, for now it is time.